What's up, everybody? Welcome into the stream here. It's 59:56, 2:20 left in this game. I got my TV facing over there. I don't have anything to put my laptop over there, so I'm gonna be flipping back and forth just like this. 59:57, making free throws, big time, big time. It was one of the quickest 7-0 runs I've ever seen. Oh my God. Locken's gone. Fouled out. We'll talk about that later, but a terrible technical foul early on. UC bench is going to get in a fight here. I also have a responsible amount of money on the Bearcats here. I would love a comeback win. Everybody's heated right now. Locken's done. And this is where not having a Z's just matters. It matters so much. So I didn't know he was going to be out today before I made that bet. I think they're looking at the monitor for a technical or a flagrant. Natty Ron says Locken is a crybaby. I don't know if that's on Locken. Yeah, that's no. That is a foul on Locken. That is most definitely a foul. This is just one of those things where, I mean, I know, eventually, UC is going to win one of these games. Missed. All right, we're live. One of these games where it feels like the offense is just dead, anemic. And right now, that's what it feels like. Can't make a shot, can't make a three. Big. All right. So we got a 3-point game. That's fine. They can have that. 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left for the rest of our lives. Some of us have money on it. And by some of us, I mean me. And I think Houdini has money on it too. Don't settle for a three. CMOS, terrible game. Big shot. Big time shot by UC. Minute and a half. No, it's our ball. That's our ball. That's our ball. That's our ball. That's our ball. Here we go. A minute left. Minute left. Everybody calm down. What's it called? All right. Timeout Wes. Timeout Wes. All right, chat. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a little pep talk. A little pep talk because some of us have money on it, and by some of us, I mean me. It's 60-59 Baylor leads. There's 1 minute left in this game. UC, if I'm going to be honest, they don't deserve to win this game. Offensively, they looked abysmal. Defensively, I'll say this. Defensively, they did deserve to win this game. This is one of the best offenses in the country. Holding them to 60 points here with a minute left. Big. But I don't know. This is going to be brutal. I got to figure out a way to get my computer over here so I can get a reaction so you guys don't look at the side of my head. So give me a sec. Give me a sec. Everybody calm down. Everybody calm down. Here we go. Look at this Barry Larkin thing. Let's go, Bearcats. Bring back the basketball table. Fixing the hair. There's a loose banana in the background. Where's the loose banana? This is just until this game ends. Day-Day's got it. 5 on the shot clock. They've been testing the shot clock all game. Driving. Fade away. Terrible. Air ball. Baylor ball. Baylor ball. I mean, it's just brutal. Can't figure out the zone whatsoever. "49 seconds. 49 seconds. Again, I can't stress this enough. Some of us do have money on this and would like to win. Because some of us had the Browns earlier on in the day. I won't say who. Some of us. But that somebody is me. Baylor going in. Shot. Nobody's guarding him. Missed it. It's our ball. Our ball. 30 seconds. They can hold it. They can hold it if they want it. I would not hold it. Oh, my God. Foul. That's fine. Timeout. All right. It's time to eat the banana. We're stress eating. Gotta get healthy. You gotta eat healthy when you're stress eating. We're eating a banana and we're watching the game. We're eating a banana, watching the game. Lindsay blinked twice. You guys can hear me, right? Mark, can you hear me in there? I think I sound good. I'm not entirely sure, though. I'll rearrange this setup once this game's over. But right now, I have to look this way. The TV's over here. Just the way my room's set up. Casey, can you hear me in there? Mark, can you hear me in there? Give me some verification. I need to make sure I sound good. I still don't know really how to run the technical side of this. So we're trying our best. I'm just trying banana. Trying our best. 20 seconds for the rest of our lives. I got a banana. You sound great, homie. I think Nick Kirby. Love you, Kirby. Congrats to Xavier today. Big win for them against Providence. Alex, what's up? Casey, what's up? Mark, what's up? Everybody in here, what's up? Listen. I don't know what's going to happen with this banana. I might choke on it if we win this game. Again, some of us have money on it. Not going to tell you who, but it's me. I will not tell you who has money on this game, but it is me. Houdini should be in here after the game. He did not want to. The reason he's not here is because he didn't want to have it spoiled. I'm watching it live on Spectrum. He's on the app. So he's waiting to come on. He didn't want to have it completely ruined by me. Here we go. All right, 20 seconds on the clock. Victory banana. Here we go. Driving. Oh, my God, he missed it. That's our ball. What are we looking at? We're not looking at that because it's our ball. All right, that's fine. Missed a wide open layup for Skillings. Skillings has had a hell of a game. I'm not going to lie. I've been out on Skillings for about 4 games now. But tonight he came to play. He's been our best player. It hasn't been close. Molly says our Mr. and Mrs. Rearing home. Bad spelling of my last name, but yes. Yes, they are home. They are downstairs. If I wake them up, if UC wins this, that's not my problem. I pay rent, so I don't actually. They don't make me pay rent. They're very nice. I'm talking to this banana like a microphone. I realized that about 30 seconds after I started, and I kept doing it. This is why I don't want to go because college basketball, here's the thing about college basketball. I love it. It's very fun. But college basketball, it takes 45 minutes for the last 2 minutes of this game. So they were like, go live at the under 4. I'm like, I'm telling you guys, oh no. Is that not our ball? Whose ball is that? Off the rim. Tipped. Oh, that's our ball. Oh, it's not even close to being their ball. 15 seconds. We're going to have 15 seconds. Gonna have the basketball. I'm going to have the basketball. Again, I've got a banana, and I'm talking stretch eat. Stretch eat something healthy. This is a little tip. Here we go. 15 seconds on the clock. 15 seconds on the clock. UC has the ball. We gotta. What are we doing? What are we doing? Here we go again with the timeouts. I feel like it should be illegal to call back-to-back timeouts after a review of who had the possession. I mean, this is just 25 minutes. There's a guy dressed as a chicken. If anybody's watching this game, there's a guy dressed as a chicken behind the Baylor bench. Let's try to be serious, people. As I eat my banana. Nick Kirby says, Houdini just let Elliot pause his feed and sink. I'm not going to lie. Houdini probably doesn't know what that means because I have no idea what the hell that means. But it was a hell of an effort by Kirby. Next time we'll figure that out. But that's fine. I got my banana. I got my banana in the oh wait, let's try that way. Red in the red screen right next to me. By the way, if you noticed on the it's the opposite way. So right up there. I said we already lost this game. This is a classic reverse jinx. If we end up winning this game, I don't even know if I'll change it because that's how incredible this is. Here we go. All right, 15 seconds. 15 seconds. Got to inbound the ball. Lukosius 3. He missed it. Why is the ball in Lukosius' hands? I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Why? He's been terrible all game. Hi, Michael. He's been terrible all game long. There's I mean, you just have so much time left. Can we get the ball to Skillings? Can we get it to Day? Can we get it to anybody? Anybody. Just nonsense. All right, we're going to need a miss here. First free throw up. First free throw good. First free throw up, first free throw good. I mean, Lukosius is 1 for 9, 0 for 6 from the free. Sure, let's give it to him. Let's hope he can make a shot. Made the second. It's a 3-point game, 9 seconds. 3-point game, 9 seconds. Cats have the basketball. Cats are going. Cats are going. It's a long-range 3. It's no. Oh, no, he has to throw it up. You have to shoot, bro. Shoot! It's over. It's over. It's over. Let me move over. It's over. It's over. That sucks. Oh, I mute the TV. Welcome into Chatterbox Bearcats. I am not Chuck. Nor am I Houdini. I'm still waiting for Houdini to get in here. Once he gets in here, we'll start get going here.
I'm in here, Elliot, if you can see me or hear me.
Uh-oh, I can't see you. I can hear you, I can't see you.
All right, let's...
I can hear you, I cannot see you. There he is. Now I see you. Can you see me?
I can see you.
All right. All right. So okay. I'm gonna run this intro. That's it. I'm gonna run the intro and then we'll get this thing started. So here we go. Welcome in. I'm eating a banana, but here's the thing. Despite everything that happened in that game, and UC couldn't make a shot for a good part of the second half there, I am proud because it does feel, and again, we said it kind of last week, or we, being you guys, and everybody on Twitter, this UC team feels different in the sense that in every game, every single game we play, it feels like it's competitive. And that's what I want. That's what I want. If we lose heartbreakers like this week after week, eventually it's going to kill me. I'll probably have to get a cardiologist, and that's okay. That's what they're for. You get them. They're there. They have the job. You can't take the job away from them. So I'll get a cardiologist if we're just going to lose by 1 point on the road and lose in heartbreaking fashion week after week. But what were your thoughts on that?
I mean, one of those games that you're right. I don't have a ton of criticism on the overall game. I mean, we held Baylor, final 62 points.
Yeah.
Defense was top tier. I don't really have anything for Wes. I mean, there were some questionable lineup changes, things like that. But I'm looking at it glass half full that we can compete. I think Baylor is probably the third best team in the Big 12. And we're on the road.
Yep.
With the game in our hands. I mean, if Lukosius can hit a shot to save his life, and West dialed up a decent out of bounds play, and Lukosius had a shot, and it looked, God, did it look good on ESPN? It looked like it was going right in, bricked off. But I mean, yeah, I don't have a lot of negative things to say. The issue is there's no, moral victories in,
No.
the Big 12. You got to get these wins when you're that close, because I'm sure there's going to be games that, we end up losing by 15, if we're on Kansas on the road, things like that. When we have these games in our grasp and lose it, it's tough, man. It's tough. It was, 2 weeks in a row, or not even 2 weeks, Tuesday to Saturday that I've just been, I don't know. I'm empty inside because we had it in our hands, both games, man. We got to win these games.
The first half, felt like, and I was texting with obviously a couple of my guys, and it's like eventually the water is going to find the level. Eventually for Baylor, it was going to find the level, and even when they went on their 9-0 run or whatever it was, they never really found it. They never made a ton of shots. Obviously, they were able to just kill us down low. And that's what happens when you don't have Aziz. That's why, Aziz is not a threat. He's not a threat offensively. But what Aziz comes in handy is when he's down low and you're able to put a body on some of these guys flying in towards the basket. The first half, we were 1 for 8 from beyond the arc. We only made 3 threes for the game. But Baylor shot 41%. They had 7 turnovers. They were 30% from 3. We were doing our job defensively. Despite not having Aziz, despite Victor Locken getting in trouble, foul trouble, despite Jamil Reynolds getting into foul trouble. It's just one of those things where I think we don't have the guy. We had SK for God knows how many years he was here, 4 years. When Sean Kilpatrick was the guy, whose hands the ball is going into in the last 10 seconds, right? We don't have that guy. And that's I think the biggest detractor away from this team. We don't have the superstar talent, or we don't have maybe the offensive leader that we've had in years past. Victor Locken's fine, but there's only so much a 7-foot white guy can do, and I say that with love and respect. But this is not the guy you're going to put the ball in his hands, ISO, fade away. It's just not Victor Locken. You're going to need somebody to dial up the make shot offense, and I don't know why it was scheduled in Seamoss's hands. Seamoss, again, 1 for 10, 0 for 7 from beyond the arc tonight. And it's preposterous.
You're right, though. We don't have a guy, but a guy shows up every game. It was Lukosius last on Tuesday. It was Skillings tonight. And it makes it tough down the stretch when you're trying to figure out, like, where are we going with this ball right now? And no, Locken, you're not going to give Locken the ball at the top of the key and say, hey, let's go to work, Locken. Let's ISO our boy here. No. So it is tough. I don't even know if the last possession was necessarily geared towards Lukosius. It almost seemed like it was a second option on that, like, triple screen in the corner. Yeah. But, yeah, I mean, the guy's 1 for 10. I don't think that's the guy that you probably want shooting the ball, even though I have faith in Lukosius, and I still don't hate the look. But, I mean, Skillings was on absolute fire. And I'm sure we'll talk about this in a second. But I gotta be honest that I got to apologize. Day Thomas was awesome today. Yep. He was awesome. And you got to give him credit there. He was penetrating, actually finishing at the rim, which he was struggling to do. Defensively, he was great. So I got to make sure that I get on here because I was in the group chat saying Day Thomas is making me look like a jackass, and I love it. And I was loving it. And we came up short. We came up short at the end of the day. 59 points. We need to put more balls in the basket, right?
This was the first time in a long time where I've seen the offense looked completely inept. Like UC had 5 shot clock violations in that game, and that just can't happen. There's just no scenario, and even the ones we didn't have a shot clock violation, it was still Lukosius firing it up from the logo. There has to be a way to penetrate the zone, and clearly it didn't happen tonight. By the way, you mentioned Day. Day, again, 6 for 15 points. Defensively, he's been great all year. He kept that up tonight. John Newman, defensive masterclass tonight. He had 7 boards as well. You look around the team, I think most of them played pretty damn well. I would like to see more offense from Jamil. I wish he would just go down there and drive it hard. If he could be our Yancey Gates, be a little bit of our Yancey Gates this season. I really do think our big men can be competitive. Again, Victor Locken, I'm going to compare him to Kristaps Porzingis. I'm going to compare him to a guy in the NBA that just, again, he's good, but he's not a guy I want down low defensively every single time. And when you don't have Aziz, that's what happens. Outside of that, again, the 3-pointers, terrible. I don't know why we shoot so many threes. They can't make them. Is there a guy on this team you feel confident that can make a 3-pointer consistently? Because I've got nobody.
No, I mean, the only guy that hit 3 was Dan Skillings. He had 4 of them tonight. And I'm not going to put the 401k on Dan Skillings to hit over 1-3 in any game. And he hit 4 of them. We were 19% from 3. Holy shit, I didn't realize Day Thomas actually went 6 for 15. Not very efficient, but I still respect what he was doing out there. Jizzle didn't seem to have it when he had his moments. So I'll still stick with Wes's decision to play Day as much as he did. But yeah, we went 4 of 20. I don't even know how the hell we were in that game. We went 4
that's
of
what I was
21
saying.
From 3.
That's what I'm saying.
And side note, I love Victor Locken just hacking the shit out of people.
So
and he looks at the rest. He's like, what? He's like, I'm straight up. I'm like, dude, you decapitated a man going into the lane. He's shocked every time he commits a foul. It's amazing.
Yeah, he does cry a lot. Did you see, I don't know if it was early on in the game, Aziz was almost called and should have been called for a tech. He ripped out, I forget whose hands he ripped the ball out of. But again, Aziz not playing tonight on the bench, rips out the ball from a Baylor player when the Baylor guy was out of bounds. Just preposterous, just absolutely preposterous. By the way, there is a Xavier troll in this chat. I'm not going to give him too much credit, but he is in here. Hey, good job on Xavier. They beat it.
Sean Connor?
Thank God. No, it's not Sean Connor. Sean Connor's a coward. He won't be in here tonight. That would be Mouse Cop. Shout out to Mouse Cop. I guess if you look around this game again, defensively we were lights out, but defensively Baylor was also obviously unbelievable. Is there a way without, again, with one of these point guards, it seems like it's either Jizzle or Day, sometimes both when they don't show up. Is there a way for both of them to get in sync for one time? One game, I'd like those two to be good one time. Just doesn't seem so.
Right. I think it's hard with the way that they're playing both of them. You know, like I think if you could let these guys get a rhythm a little bit, even playing both of them, it's been very limited where both of them are on the court. And I know a lot of times defensively, it's probably not what they want with 2 smaller guys in there, but I think you can work those guys in tandem a little bit better because Jizzle, when he is on, is one of our best players, and he can actually get a shot whenever he wants. And Day, I mean, he was getting his looks tonight too. And I know 6 for 15. I mean, it sounds like Allen Iverson circa like 2006. Not too efficient, but you know, when you have 59 points, what are you going to do? I think it was really a good 6 for 15. Right. He was forcing some stuff at the end. We were down 9, and they fought back from after it was 9 points. I was telling you because I couldn't get the damn thing on my computer, and this whole studio's in the middle of the goddamn kitchen over here. So I was in the other room. I'm like, I'm gonna hop on, and the 2-3 zone, Elliot. We don't know what CJ Frederick would have been a nice person to have today.
He would have been unbelievable to have.
we couldn't do a zone. It was like I felt like it was like CYO basketball. They're like, what the holy shit? They're not actually guarding us man to man. What do we do here? And they just passed it from Day to Lukosius to Day, and then Lukosius would shoot a 35-footer contested. So
it is
room for improvement.
Room for improvement. Again, it felt like in the first half specifically that we shouldn't have been in that game at all. Water always does find its level. And again, I just think that if we have a guy, Skilling's obviously stepped up today, 24 points. But if you have a guy you're confident, you go to him every drive, you know you can go to him, and you're going to feel good about that possession. It would help. But anyway, by the way, Wes says free throws don't matter. Another horrible night at the line for the Bearcats, 58%. Wes said free throws don't matter. They clearly do. You lose games by 1 point week after week. When you shoot 58% from the free throw line consistently, it's not going to help you out. I believe they're going to drop from like 270 in the nation free throw wise to probably 300 in the nation after this abysmal performance. It is what it is there. But the turnovers were down. Only 7 turnovers for the Bearcats. If you're going to take another positive away, it just sucks. I do think on TCU, by the way, hottest team in America. We take them on Tuesday. And if we're able to beat TCU, I don't expect to beat Baylor on the road. We beat BYU on the road, and that's fine. We had the 7 hardest games of all time to start our conference schedule. If we can beat TCU, we covered the spread. If we can beat TCU on Tuesday night, we're all the way back. Just win one of these games. Nobody expects you to beat number 14 on the road and their whack-ass stadium where the camera seems like it's from a drone up in the sky. But if you can beat TCU at home, we're right back on schedule.
That's the beauty of the Big 12, really.
It is. Thank God.
You can get right back on track on Tuesday. We're not playing East Carolina, right? Like we have an opportunity to get probably a quad 2 at home, I would say. And then we get right into the gauntlet. I mean, the silver lining is Baylor was one of the teams that I was worried about because they go small and they shoot a lot of threes. And I know Wes was basically forced to go small, but I saw him go smaller than he's ever gone. He tried to throw Odie in for a little bit, and that's fine. But he actually adjusted to the team he was playing and put in 4 guards, lengthier guards, and we're talking Skillings at the 4 when he's God knows how tall he is. But to your point earlier, it would be nice if a guy like Skillings could just consistently, a guy like Lukosius, any of these guys that could consistently put it together. Like looking at Lukosius's box score game to game, it is absurd. It's like 19, 14, 3, 4. Skilling same way. It's so inconsistent that it's really tough to get a rhythm and figure out what you want to do down the stretch of these games. And clearly we're getting in tight games.
Yeah, and again, you need Aziz. I would like CJ. Apparently CJ is going to start running this coming week in practice. So hopefully, God willing, he's back in a week and a half, 2 weeks. But I would like an offensive leader, just a guy I can trust. Outside of that, is there anything else? I'm trying to think of what I didn't. Jameel Reynolds. Jameel Reynolds had 6 points in the first, I want to say 5 minutes. Guy was a monster down low. And then he just goes away. He has some of the worst misses inside the paint I've ever seen. He was airballing hook, little tiny, just step back, fade away, hook shots, just airballing them from 5 feet away. Just go up strong, man. Just go up strong, and at least you'll get to the free throw line. You'll miss both shots, but at least you'll get there, and I'll feel good about it. Outside of that, Victor Locken, again, 7 points. Not a good game. It wasn't a good game for Victor Locken.
5 fouls, none of them. He didn't foul a single one of them though. They were all bullshit. It was a rep show on Locken.
It was absolutely. It was a bias against Russia, wherever the hell he's from. But I'll tell you what. I'm going to step away. I'm going to step away from this game and look back with fond memories. I'm okay. I'm okay with this loss. You look competitive again. You shut down one of the top offenses in the country in Baylor on the road in that new stadium. Again, did you watch that entire game, right? What was up with that fucking camera? Sorry, it's kid show.
Yeah, kid show. My niece is on. Sorry. Sophie, I apologize. Elliot had a couple cocktails tonight.
That's my bad.
But yeah, you're right. It was atrocious. The camera was a goddamn shit show. I felt like I was back at Howard. I was like, am I at Howard again? It was flowing back. I'm like, what the hell? And just I didn't know if I was losing my mind with the bright colors of Baylor and the fan. I don't know. The whole thing sucked. But you're right. The next step for this team is to just actually win the game. We're right in it. Just we got to finish it. I mean,
just finish it. You're so close.
What?
We're so close.
I hate to. Listen. Wes, he coached a great game, but for the love of God, they had an 11-0 run, and after 6, it was a 5-0 run. I go call timeout. You got 4 left. Call a timeout. He refused to do it until it was like the entire planet was, if this guy doesn't call a timeout, I'm going to lose my goddamn mind. And then finally he calls it. So let's use our timeouts a little more wisely. I'll say that.
I agree. Outside of that, I'm trying to think. I think we covered it. TCU on Tuesday. Did I make a graphic for this? I don't even know. By the way, Houdini, this is our first time working together. I hate technology. I hate it. I hate technology more than anything in my entire life. So running all this shit, I don't entirely know what I made here. Did I make anything up next?
You're doing better than Chuck. Just throw on some Creed and yeah.
I was going to, honest to God, I had Creed ready, queued up. TCU, I messed it up. It's not Saturday. So what was the point of that? I don't know. Shouldn't have done it. But I had Creed queued up.
The effort was there, dude.
I was gonna play Creed. By the way, 2 elder guys on a stream. How about that? It was a dream, absolute dream.
How about that?
Yeah, Altiora.
Purple Saturday.
When did you graduate? You graduated.
Jeez, don't age me, brother. 2011.
2011. Okay, 2011.
So you were what, like 16?
17. 17.
17?
17.
Jesus Christ. You got your license, dude?
Yeah.
Holy hell.
Barely. Outside of that, is there anything else you wanted to add? Anything else you wanted to add about the game that I'm missing? I feel like I'm missing stuff, but I don't know what else I'm missing.
No, I think let me pull up. Let me see if there's any glaring things.
Did Jizzle only play 10 minutes today? Is that right?
I think that was probably right. I mean, he went in there. He had a couple, which you anticipate from a freshman. He had a couple wild shots at the rim, and Day was looking pretty nice. So I don't necessarily hate it, but at the same time, we gotta think in this day and age, the transfer portal is insane. So if we're gonna keep playing Jizzle 10 minutes a game, why the hell wouldn't he go somewhere else? So let's keep him happy. Let's keep Edgerrin James happy as well. I mean,
please.
Borderline Hall of Famer. Let's respect that.
show the man some respect.
Yeah, no, I don't think everything I saw was, or I think we covered everything. Like I said, West went small. No Aziz tonight. It could have been a little silver lining because he hates guarding the perimeter. So I don't know how much that killed us, but you absolutely want him on, as a guy that you can utilize. So that hurt for sure. But I mean, we covered. I know you and I both lost our money line bets because we're Patriots and we're taking the money line or nothing. But yeah, no, I think we got it all, man.
All right, I don't know how you guys usually end this, but I'll try my best. Thank you guys for watching Chatterbox Bearcats. The regular host will be with Houdini on Tuesday for TCU, and God willing, we can win a basketball game. I prefer to win it in where I don't have to sweat for the last 10 seconds every single time, but that's fine. If you're going to keep doing that way, just get a win next time. That's it. Everybody, thank you very much for tuning in. God bless. Xavier sucks. And, the Browns suck too. I don't know what's going on in that Kansas City game. I'm not buying that Mickey Mouse Peacock stuff that ESPN's making me purchase, so I don't know what's going on. I hope Crybaby Mahomes is losing. I don't think that's going to happen. But everybody else, God bless. God bless America. God bless the Bearcats. And I think that's it. We'll see y'all later.
Later.